I
On
will say
checkmate.
that is definitely a bean, at the very least. Strawberry banana smoothie, dead fish.
Oh no. Oh.
What is this supposed to look like?
Oh my god, bro. These Dallas flat tire kids are weirdos. Every single one of them just went on streamer mode.
Are you serious?
All right, so
No,
we're gonna hop on board
that's
here with
old guys. That's
Mr.
old
Rash.
guys.
Oh, why is
That's
it?
Snags and them doing that.
Oh yeah, I didn't change the names. Oh, actually, I probably didn't
Oh
change
my
the name.
god.
That's my bad. I don't think I could change it anyway, so. Doo-doo-doo.
Johnson, we love you too, man. Thank you for the huge dono. That is
Seriously, man, that
awesome to
was
see.
yeah. Thank you so much, honestly. Thank you, thank you.
I think I have the right one here.
I think maybe we should just go grab those eggs right now.
Shit. Within the last 2-3 minutes here, we just hit it. I think this is it.
What are we trying to fix right now?
What are we doing?
I think he's trying to get the. He got the logos up. He's trying to change the name of OGLA.
You can't change it while you're in game. So it looks like we're gonna be cracking some eggs, and then Ozzy's gonna be waxing some legs. Can you guys see the game or no?
No, we cannot. No, we can't in Discord.
You can in Discord?
We cannot.
I don't know why it stopped working. Should be good now.
Yep, we're looking good now.
All right, so I mean, it started off pretty even, and it still is pretty even. It's just gonna be a little bit difficult for. I don't know how I feel about these colors, man. They just look kind of
I
like.
don't like them either.
I think they're like, aren't yellow and green like contrasts?
It's the Green Bay Packers colors.
I don't know if there's more of a gold color. But so far, Dallas Flat Tire is looking good here on the first few hills of the game.
Yeah, so these guys are a lot closer than the one that we were watching prior. And it looks like they just kind of gone back and forth on these hills, just 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to strategies here, what would you say is kind of like a good overall push with this sort of map?
Plane control is probably one of the most important things for the entirety of the map. Maybe aside from Hill 5. You want to have people constantly be rotating in and out of plane as they die. It gives you such a big view of the map, and you can see so many people spawning.
Are we who's casting this match at the moment? Like, who's controlling cameras?
I am.
You are? Okay. I just noticed we've kind of stuck with Envious for the moment.
Sorry. I think for the most part on this map, it's very like AR heavy. And it's important to know, like, there is a lot of things going on, like in terms of like where you can hide and stuff like that, but you can kind of break it down to like different lanes. So you have like your A side, you have like in between plane and A. You also have like in between, like here, for example, where Rash or whatever is looking, that you can kind of break down as another lane. And you can even see like Teeth here. Well, I'm assuming is like Snoop because he has a dark matter. Is just kind of looking down this lane. I think it's important, like as people play this map, to realize like you're probably gonna want more ARs than you are gonna want subs.
I think in contrast to the previous map we just saw on this map, where Seattle was using 2 subs the entire time, it didn't work out very well for them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dallas here, I think, maybe has 1 sub on mags.
Yeah,
They
we
may
can
even
actually
have
take a
4
look
ARs,
here.
I'm not sure.
So Dallas has 1, 2, 3 ARs, and they're all different too.
OGLA has 4 ARs right now with. Oh no, they do. Oh, sorry, they do have 1 AK-74U there. That's probably 252 357 mags running that gun.
That AK, correct? Yeah. So the this hill, like it's a really scrappy hill. You're gonna have people like flying from all over the like every entrance. So you're gonna go to the back. You're gonna try and go through the sides. It's really hard to get control of this hill. And at least from what I've seen, from watching pro scrims and watching some of our matches too, it doesn't seem like a lot of people have it figured out quite yet. And it's almost worth it just to keep scrapping over and over again, just to contest and keep the points kind of to a minimum. If you give too much of this hill, then you're essentially giving 30-40 points every time. So as you guys can see here, green, we've got them already rotated over and waiting for this next hill to pop. So we even have Mr. Envious over here on this left side. So it looks like Dallas are actually going to be able to break through, and they're still spawning in the back, so Dallas should be aware of this and be able to take them out. And whoever continually dude is on a 2 kill streak, but he has 27 kills.
27-9. I'm gonna take a wild stab and say that is the Fryman himself, Eaton. Mr. Always Eaten, always eating. No one can kill him. Look at the hill times. There's such a disparity between all of OGLA. I think Rash there is Magnums with the sub, and he is soaking up all that hill time, while the rest of his team is just running around every other part of the map.
And I think right now Dallas is doing a really good job keeping up. It seems like everyone's doing their part. Corners only has 7 seconds on the hill, but I think he's just having a hard time just picking which lane he wants to take a look at and hold down. So hopefully he starts to kind of come to life here. So I mean, the rest of his team, Zentrix and Prave, are doing really well. And then Carrie, who's actually one of our mods, she's been doing what is she running here? The XM4? Yeah, XM4.
I believe she's the only keyboarder in this whole lobby right now. Probably one of the only keyboarders in the whole tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Call of Duty doesn't really give too much of an advantage, but maybe I'm just, ignorant or whatever. But a lot of people, especially moving from console to PC, there was a lot of gripe about people like, oh, keyboarders are way better, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you put a keyboard versus a controller player, like, they're going to win every time. And I just don't think that's true. I think it's just a different input, a preferred input. And I've tried
what you've grown up on.
PC. Yeah, I've tried using PC, like the keyboard and mouse. It just doesn't work for me, man. I just feel like the movement just isn't there for me. Keyboarding is nuts with aim assist? Okay.
And that's what a lot of pros seem to say too, is the difference between keyboarding and controllers is your movement with controllers is significantly more smooth. Not to mention aim assist does play a big factor. That's been something that in recent years a lot of PC players have started to complain about. I think that kind of started in the Fortnite scene. You saw Fortnite players on controller with aim assist were dominating every single tournament, and that has grown, and that opinion has been shared across basically every single cross platform game.
And Dallas doing a really good job of hitting the back here. I know that they're not getting enough time, but I think it's really crucial for them to try and get these spawns. But it looks like they're able to get picked up from the back here. All in all, I feel like OGLA has just been doing a really good job of just holding down the hills that they do get. They've been rotating a tad bit earlier than the other team, So I'm hoping here maybe towards the end we can see Dallas just kind of getting it together and getting these rotations in early. Because I don't think they don't win off of this, but they'll be really close though.
They'll be very close, and we'll probably be able to end it on this new rotation here on P1. They're going to be, let's see, within 4 points, I believe. 4, maybe 5 points going into the first this new set of hills. And again, I'm just looking at the disparity in hill time there. Magnums, likely Magnums, with almost 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the hill, while the rest of his team has just over a minute combined.
Brave with
And
the
it's working
gyms
out
tag.
pretty well for him.
Gyms, you got.
I did
got a
see
couple
that.
Fans.
I saw Jim's with the or Brave with the Jim's clan tag. I'm not sure what that's about, but I guess you love to see it. Another supporter of the Jimmies, so I'll take it.
Yeah, so there, OGLA does take that one. It was pretty close up until maybe like the second to last rotation. It just seemed like corners came alive. I did see he was actually double negative at one point, and I think he ended up being positive. So he really picked it up at the end of the game, but I think he just had a really hard time at the beginning. Let me go ahead and fix this here.
Edgar, if you could go into the match chat and tell them to turn off streamer mode, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got you.
I can also ping them in Discord.
I'm sure they thought it would be funny. Let's see, team 2, we have old guys. Okay, so that should be good.
Yeah, there should be no one trying to stream snipe in a charity tournament.
I know, I saw that.
Especially when there's literally nothing at stake.
I think that match was a lot closer than it came down to, by about a 75-point margin win for the guys of OGLA. But I think really that lead was accumulated on the last 2, maybe 3 hills.
Did seem the last 2, maybe 3 hills, OGLA was doing a really decent job of controlling spawns and rotating like they were supposed to. I just think they outplayed the strategy there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in the very last hill, I don't think Dallas Flat Tires even touched that hill. So I mean, that's 60 seconds of uncontested time, and I want to say they probably won by like 80 or so. So I feel like that last hill, they weren't able to get anything going. So I mean that's pretty costly, especially when the games are so close. I'm trying to join, I promise. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. They're missing 1.
And then, so what do we have coming up for the next match?
So next map we have a search and destroy on Crossroads. This map I think was removed from rotation for Hardpoint.
Yes.
But it's still here. They still have it for search and destroy. This map is I want to say the smallest map when it comes to some of the comp maps, and it makes for really, really fast search and destroy games, and just quick action. Just as soon as you spawn up, you can literally just take a couple steps to the left and you're just aiming down sights, and sometimes you just go back and forth between sniper battles. And I'm really interested to see if Carrie pulls one out for the search and destroy.
She would be the designated sniper for their team if there was anyone.
I'm
She's
hoping
on keyboard and mouse. She lets people know that she is absolutely filthy with the snipe, and I do agree. I saw it in the Pro Mod tournament. I've seen it in 8s matches or scrims. She is a beast with the sniper.
I think we're all set and we're ready here, so probably should have cracked some eggs on our
Oh. Yeah, we'll do that after the series. Alrighty.
Were we able to fix team names for this next match?
Yeah, they should be fixed.
Okay,
Yes.
and then don't forget the abbreviations don't always switch if you're switching them around.
They should be swapped over too. At least in theory.
Cool. So no more streamer mode, and yep, the team names are correct for this match.
So we got Snoop here with the dark matter snipe. We'll see if we can pick something up here.
Absolutely beautiful camo.
It looks really nice on the snipers.
Can we hop on board with Carrie here, number 5, and see if she's rocking a snipe for this map? No,
like
she's
she's
actually
not.
sticking with the M4 this time around. She saw Magnums in the window peeking out there and completely missed him.
Cookie goes on this hill here. Just gets that first blood there. Corner's getting a nice trade on Eaton. I think he was coming across catwalk too, so. And Mags is just kind of sitting here chilling. I feel like sometimes you just kind of have to wait on defense. You just don't push anything. You wait for somebody to make a mistake because they more than likely have to come to you.
I agree with you there.
So I feel nobody ever goes to A. So we have Snoop here coming through the back. He's gonna go on step up. Cookie able to pick one up here.
Get a pick there and fire.
Corner's
Another
trading him
old
out. Snoop looks like he's
Snoop's in a one-on-one. They know where each other are.
they see each other.
Snoop going for the close range snipe. Backing up, picked up an AK.
Doesn't have bomb. They're just
Doesn't, I
going
think,
all
Carrie,
the
yep.
way around.
Looks like Carrie knows that, or she knows her bomb is down at least, and she is just backing up all the way. Looks like this will be a round win for Dallas.
Nice. I think that was really well played by Dallas there, especially for the fact that a lot of them were kind of waiting in the back, no need to push forward. And then just here in this spot specifically, 8 corners just even able to get that. I'm surprised he didn't kill them both. He did see them there, did he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he
did
didn't
see
try
them
him.
both.
Because he faked a plant, I guess. He should have at least killed the other guy.
Corners did get one in that 2v3 scenario, and I believe he got traded out by Snoop shortly after.
So we have 2 people over on the cliffside, and Corners here just taking a look at Cat. Carrie's able to. She does pull out the sniper, and she says, "Let me show you how it's done." So now a 3v3 here, with Corners getting picked off, and we have Eaton kind of also getting sniped by Carrie. We'll swap over to Carrie.
Again, showing people he is absolutely filthy with the snipe. 2 picks so far this round.
The only problem here, though, is like they're not gaining any ground. Prave able to get another kill here. Looks like they're gonna go for the A plant. Mags doing a really nice turn and burn there. So 1v2 here for Mags. Let's see if we can pick something up.
The difficult position to be in, however, all Dallas has to do is just sit back and wait for him.
I think he did see them or see Zentrix.
Playing
And he's
in a
unable
very
to
good
get
spot.
it.
Oh, and Carrie actually, I think, sniped him from the back there for the last
The last
kill.
little tick. It might look smooth there, but that's a nasty flick. That's how you know the difference there.
Swipe, swipe.
Yep. Let's see if Snoop can pick anything up, and it doesn't look like it. Carrie actually, I think, has a sniper in the back. Oh, she doesn't pull the trigger there. Oh, he just dies to a nade from his own teammate. Let's see, Eaton trying to get around the back. Also gets cleaned up here.
That COD timing.
Now it's a 1v4 for Mr. Snoop himself here. It's a nice little kill there.
Ooh.
Quick scope there. Not able to get the second one.
He had the read. I just don't think he was ready for it.
It's also a pistol on AK. Very tough Very tough gunfight to win.
But I feel like you can win that, right? I feel like that 1911 is good enough. You got to be ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of headshots. Everything's solved with a nice few headshots here. Or maybe they're gonna go for an early plant here.
Very aggressive play on A.
Yeah, I like this. I think this is a little bit different. This is something that not a lot of people do. Let's
After
see if
three very, very patient rounds that went in their favor, they decided to switch it up, get very aggressive. Zentrix playing a very aggressive angle here.
yeah, he's
Find anyone
pretty
that can
much
jump
all
off
up in
the
their
cliff.
face. And he's able to
Should
get
the
one.
on Cookie. Straight it out quickly though, all on Carrie. Bomb is not playing in Carrie's
Oh.
favor, and Snoop will cut her down.
I like the play though. I think they just lost a few too many players as the bomb was going down.
Yeah, they had the bomb plan in a 3v4 scenario. You don't have numbers on this A side. It's tough to hold. You're so out in the open.
What do you think they would need to do to this map to have A be a more viable location? Oh, Eden not even able to see that, guys. He gets picked up. A fast push by Carrie and Zentrix just to push into onto their side of the map.
Yep, they're switching up the pace now. I really like to see that. Even though patience has paid off for them so far, they don't want to make it too easy to read.
Oh, and they're on the backside here. Snoop is going to be surrounded here. He's still able to get that kill.
To answer your question from earlier, Senior, kind of just my first impression is maybe nerfing the cliff side, I guess, vantage point there, as far as trying to make A a little more viable. But that's just kind of my first gut instinct.
So I know this map, in theory, is a lot bigger. So like if you see over that radar to the left here that Snoop is looking at, that's actually part of the bigger map. I feel like this map would have easily been able to have maybe 2 or 3 buildings. Apart from the one that we play on now.
Right.
I just feel like the zone that they created, although it's good, I feel like they could have done a little bit better deciding which areas of the maps to close off, because that is one huge frozen lake in like the bigger map set, and there's actually a couple maps that are like that too. I think what's the boat map? Armada, yeah. It's actually like symmetrical, where you have stairs going up to that middle section of the boat. But for some reason, when they do the strike map, it just doesn't. They just decided not to do it. And I was hoping to see maybe an assassination there, but you know, that would have been.
Can't take that kind of time.
I know you can't risk it, but you know, it's the disrespect.
Corners gets caught by the aggressive push from OGLA.
Bomb is down.
Was that a
Or I guess
KSP
dropped.
that I heard?
Could be.
I mean, Cookie's been a big proponent of the KSP, you know? Oh, Prev. Oh, getting a double?
Oh, almost.
So it was a KSP. Map count is 1-0 right now for OGLA.
Correct.
Losers is a best of 3, Lupus. So best of 5s in the winners, best of 3 in the losers. Oh. Let's see. Okay, if she can get a pick here. She has like superhuman eyesight, because I did not see anybody there. Even with the radar, like I did not see anybody.
Prey with an early pick on Eaton.
So it looks like
And they went back to a very patient play style. They're not trying to push out Cat. They're not trying to do any weird mid pushes. So leaving cat open right now could hurt them. I think there's 2 people there waiting to push across.
Corner's just watching
they
this
backed
left
up.
side.
They backed up, electing to do an outer push. Trying to get any sort of info on the guys inside of the B-bomb site. There's
Oh, nice try.
Snoop almost with 2.
I think
Doesn't quite work out.
I think it's weird seeing these guys using ARs for the majority of that hard point, and now I'm watching them all use submachine guns. I feel like none of them are playing like the longer angles, at least on OGLA. So we have Cookie with, oh, he's swapping over. Oh, maybe not. Snoop, the only one rocking a AR here, and we'll see if we can. Corners gets a nice eye on somebody. Gets 2 shots on 2 people. Mags is actually pushing really, really fast. Oh, he's able to get 2 kills.
Specialty here. Playing a super aggressive, crazy style.
Nice, that's 3 for
Trying to
Mags.
catch all of them off guard.
And I think he
And
knows where the last
exactly
one
where
is.
Brave is. He's hunting him.
And
And he gets the ace.
gets the ace.
What a great round out of Mags.
Yeah, he was super aggressive and he just paid off for him. Looks like he pushed right through Cat. I'm surprised he got this kill here too. A nice little backup there from Eaton as well.
So to get the info, Eaton dying there, able to get the info that Brave was there.
Someone signed Mags. Well, we'll see how that goes. Up until that point, he was 1 in 4, I think. 1 in 6, actually. So, and he looks like he just kind of turned it on there. And it looks like we're going to have a huge gunfight there. Eccentric's pushing forward. Corners is down here, too. And Carey just kind of watching over him. Eaton's already pushed over. Oh. That was actually a really, really good transition from Old Guys LA.
See if Kooky elects to play patient here, might get picked, and you know he gets the pick himself. I think they're gonna try and bully them for playing really patient.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way they're winning this map now. Patient plays has worked out very, very good for the side of Dallas.
So we see OGLA making a comeback. I think that's their 3rd round that they've won in a row? Or is it 2nd?
That's their 2nd round in the row. It's 5-2.
Okay. So go with the bomb carrier here, see if he does anything. They smoke out top, and then Mags just drops to the bottom. Corners is still able to get a kill, though. And Mags doing what he does best, just being aggressive. He's already on their side. If he goes up those steps, he might be able to get 2, maybe even 3. That's 1. Is he going to get out with his life? No, he's not. And Cookie was able to get across, kind of using Mags as a distraction. Gets 1 kill there. He's going to slide back to his end. Okay, now we have a 2v2. Snoop missing the shots. And he's going to go track back. He's also getting away with his life. So the pressure is on Dallas here to plant the bomb. Nobody has the bomb picked up. Snoop gets a hit marker. Cookie being able to clean that up. And I don't think anybody's going to go for the bomb here. I don't know what they're... I guess Carrie's just going to go for the clutch play here, seeing if she can get a collateral maybe. Oh, unlucky. I'm surprised that they didn't push that together. It just seemed like they just went in one by one.
I agree. Their aggressive rounds haven't been too successful with them.
It feels like they kind of burnt out. Like they started off really, really well, right? At least Dallas Flat Tires. But now it just kind of looks like they're trying to struggle. They're struggling to find out what strat to use to, secure this last round. And now we're at a 5-5 here, and both teams just kind of standing still, waiting for the other person to move. We have Cookie just kind of sitting in that corner there. Eaton able to pick one up.
Looks like Zentrix might have bomb there, going for an A plant right now. Yep, that would be him. Bomb is planted for their side.
And he's able to get away too.
All three of the players are on the same side of bomb. This could be a really tough retake for OGLA, even in the 3v4. As long as they play patient enough. Brave is huge here. Trying to flank him through that P2 side.
Oh,
Pick on bomb. It is a 2v2
Brave is
right
on
now.
bomb.
Carry playing
Carry last
very
alive.
patient in the back.
Oh, and Carrie shows her who's the best sniper in the game. Carrie with a 2-piece. And Snoop's not able to connect with his sniper. I think he wins that.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree. I think there was still about 12 seconds left on the bomb, so that was an easy defuse if he was able to hit that shot.
Yep. That was wild.
There's a reason why Carrie touts her sniper abilities.
You don't go on a 1v1 sniper when someone's using a mouse and keyboard. You just don't do it. Unless you're that good. If you're that good, then maybe. But it couldn't be me. I'll tell you that much. All right, what do we got? What do we have next on control here? So we got a 2-0 lead for. Actually, it's a 1-1. It's 1-1 for the teams here.
It is 1-1. A surprisingly close map for how quickly it. I think they were up 4-0 at one point. Brought it to 5-2. OGLA was not able to close it out 5-5 though. Great 2v1 snipe by Carrie to close the round. Let's see what these maps are right now. Looks like we have a little bit of an issue at the moment.
What's going on?
One of the winners bracket matches has a little bit of a dispute right now.
Trying to find.
As Crazy Care Bears team had an issue with one of their players blue screening, and his PS4 is just not quite cooperating to try and get back in the lobby. But it looks like Shio's taking care of it, and hopefully the situation can be resolved.
Shio's the man. Guy's a machine.
Okay, so next we should be having checkmate control. Yep, checkmate control we have next. I'm just not a fan of this checkmate control, man. I just checkmate the map in general. I feel like control, though, I think it's a little bit better just because you know where you have to push. You have to understand the spawns correctly. It's... What do you like to hit? Do you like to hit A? Do you like to hit B? What do you think is probably like the best angle to hit it from?
On an offensive round, I prefer to go A first. That's my preference. Get two guys, send two guys in the plane. Try to send like one guy over to the boxes side and then one guy to the A side. Get a pick somewhere, play off of that pick, try to just get map control and take A first. I think it's very rare that you see B capped first on this map because it's such a big contest hill.
So hopefully we have everybody in the lobby, everybody spawns in. Do you feel the live count on control is good or no? Do you think they need to drop it down one more, or does 30 feel okay? So I think it was 30 in Black Ops 4.
But it seems like it goes so much quicker in this game. Even with it being 4v4, it's the same amount of lives, but it feels like it goes way quicker. I don't know what the reason for that is. Maybe it's just because I haven't played Black Ops 4 in 2 years, or a year and a half at this point.
I think it's about the same, even though it's one less person, and I guess... Well, yeah, it's just one less person, right? So the lives are about the same. Even though it just feels faster. So I think this is the first time that we have somebody from Dallas Flat Tires touch a point here.
Yeah, it was a three men down for Dallas Flat Tires right off the rip. But they came back and answered with a couple kills of their own.
I'm surprised.
Centrix on hill, soaking up the time.
I'm surprised that they just let Centrix sit on A by himself and didn't send any backup. They literally just sent everybody over to the left side here. Prave able to pick one up, and I guess maybe they wanted to get both. Prave picking up another one here. And I mean, they're
being an absolute nuisance under the plane right now. This is exactly what you want to see out of your subs, either under plane or in plane. That's about the only way you can be effective with a sub on this map.
Cooking is able to pick them both up.
But a nice clear on B for them. And
Cookie
the last
just
one on
trading
A.
them out.
This could be a really bad spawn trap right now. Kookie getting one. Snoop and Kookie both set up on the right side of the map here.
Yeah, they got 15 seconds,
this
10
round
seconds
is all
left.
but over now. Yeah, this round is all but over now.
The closest person here would be Zentrix, and he would have to start moving yesterday, so...
I think that's a point where you just try to cut your losses and not die as much.
Yeah, it's really important to make sure that at least in a couple of maps, right? Like if your defense isn't winnable, then what you're looking for is to get as the least deaths as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think starting off here, we'll have to take a look and see if OGLA does anything different. Oh, cool. I thought my HUD was gone, but there it is.
I still see it.
So they have three people hidden playing here. Mag's going super aggressive, just running in the middle, jumping out.
For an A hit, I don't think that's a bad move at all. I think if you're able to wipe 2 or 3 people and you get plane control, you can. It's a spawn trap like no other. Get 1, maybe 2 people on point, and just have the other 3 just kill them off spawn, no problem.
So killing them off spawn is what Cookie's doing. And you get to only 1 before he gets taken out,
Yep.
but still, that
And
one is going to take at least 2
pretty
people.
easily here.
So now OGLA has 2 minutes to just kind of play around, do whatever they want. Before they have to start thinking about capping this, and Snoop is already on this point. I don't know if they're going to let him get this pick for free. It looks like they are.
Well, I wouldn't say it was for free. They just got wiped pretty quickly as he was soaking up that time. There should be a... Yeah, again, they're just sitting in... They have full plane control, just shooting them off a spawn.
Nice. That's a really, really fast round from OGLA.
That was a perfectly played round by them.
And that's what you need to do, right? You need to be aware of, how many people you kill, how far you can push up. And sometimes, like, any hesitation in this, like, you will lose control of the map. You push up too far, or you didn't, grab enough points into the to the hill, and all of a sudden you find yourself completely flipped upside down, and now you're the one in the spawn trap. So maybe Dallas Flat Tires can pick up a little bit something and get one of these rounds going for them, because it looks like Corners is going to be pushing pretty far in. I like this play. You just got to make sure that your team is actually killing them, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I actually like this play a lot. I don't think the spot hit that he's in right now to try and spawn trap them is very good, but just to make them think about Corners in their spawn, it's going to be really hard for them to get out, and they can hopefully get a few ticks before Corners dies. Nope. Chair went to go talk to the admin. You there, Edgar?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, making sure.
I mean, Dallas is doing really well on this time here. But once again, like the plane control is just coming in. Kiki grabs one from on top of the wing, then grabs another one as he jumps on the hill. Carrie's able to pick him up. I think if they get two people here. Oh. Yeah, no, Eaton his absolute dominance from the top plane. He's able to pick up two here. And I don't know if Dallas just understands that. We got streaks coming in from your boy, no one other than Mr. Eaton. Carrie just kills Brave there. Thought she killed you for a second. I saw Jim's in there.
Yeah, not sure what's up with the clan tag from Prey, but I'll take it. Being a Jimmy supporter, that's fine. Dallas here is able to get a point, but it comes at the cost of nearly every single life they have. We're looking at a 6-life lead now for OGLA. Unless they can get a clean wipe and get all potentially 2 or 3 people on the B, this looks like it's going to go in OGLA's favor. This push right here will probably solidify the map. A couple in plane, they all jumped out to B. And it goes in, it looks like a 2-2
from behind?
Snoop, yep, Snoop flank, jumped out a plane window, and that will likely be it. It's going to be a 5, or see, still a 6 life lead. OGLA is all over this point.
You gotta play their rounds now. Carrie dying there. It's a 3v7? 3v8.
2v8 right now.
Oh yeah, that is now.
An absolute hero play here from Brave to win the game. That's the only way this is happening now. There we go. That was a extremely dominant showing from OGLA. 3-0 control puts them up to 2-1 in the series lead. Do you know what map we're looking at next?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't. Give me 1 second. We are looking at Raid. We're doing a Raid hardpoint.
Raid hardpoint. Ooh.
So it looks like we're gonna be having. I mean, the map that everybody's been asking for, you know? The map that everybody wants to watch, everybody wants to play. Best of 11 in Raid, blah, blah, blah. It's a good map, man. I do think it's a good map. I just feel like you got to play some of the other maps, too, you know? This game isn't going to be played on Raid for the rest of the life. I'm hoping that they continue to add maps, to be honest. I'm perfectly okay if they add old competitive maps.
Tanner, no, the losers round matches can go as fast until losers finals. We're not streaming any losers matches, so just keep running through losers. You don't need to wait for us. And I agree. Raid was a great addition to the game. The next addition I would like to see is Standoff. I think Slums, now that it's back to 4v4, would work very well for Hardpoint, not S&D. Have no idea how it would play on Control, but it does. It is one of those maps that has kind of a lot of empty space on the 2 sides of the maps. I think it could work for Control, but only time will tell. We'll see if they even end up bringing it into the game. I think Standoff would be a fantastic addition for Hardpoint and Search and Destroy, though.
I would like to see some Black Ops 3 maps, like remade specifically for Boots on the Ground. I feel like that game, color-wise, was very, very bright. I feel like a lot of those maps would technically work. You just have to get rid of some of the wall runs, and honestly, unless that map was made, unless that wall run made or broke, oh my god, made or broke that map was the wall run, then I don't want it. And I'm trying to think what maps wall running was absolutely like crucial.
I think Siege in the chat saying Stronghold. I think Stronghold's a very good pick.
Yep, I agree.
Only thing you need to do is that wall run on the back house. Maybe just put a ladder there. Put some sort of, I don't know, some sort of entry point there. Is all I'd say.
Yeah, just put a ramp somewhere.
Fringe. Fringe is, I would love to see Fringe, but I think wall running is too important on that map. The lanes are way too wide open, especially train side and mid. They would have to mess with the train side a lot for it to be viable, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
But
So
the maps are small enough. I think they would work very well with the right changes.
All right, so we're here on hardpoint.
Eaton coming out super hot with the 3-piece right off the break gave them instant map control and instant hill control.
It was just a huge bloodbath right out of the gate, and it still is. You know, there's trades left and right. We got Snoop on the hill, and then I'm surprised that that they weren't able to get this flip hero. Cookie's still alive, actually, unless he spawned back here. I don't know.
I'm thinking the same. I thought he just got cut down. He had that push with Eaton, and Brave got them both.
Yeah, so he might have spawned back there, but it looks like OGLA's already got the early rotation, got the early kills at least for this rotation. Brave going to be taken out, and then it should be control for OGLA here. I really like trying to break this hill. I feel like there's a lot of different places to hit it from, right? You can go all the way around. You can, come through money, through the front. You can go and push through laundry as well. I feel like that point in general, though, can get you a lot of points. And point 3 as well, the one right after this one. I just feel it's a lot harder to break the third hill, however. I enjoy playing the hill, this hill in general, though.
Yes, this hill plays out fantastically. There's a lot of different points to try and break it. P3, which the players are rotating to right now, is absolutely a money hill. And corners actually gets cut down. Looks like it's going to be the hill in favor of OGLA. Expect them to get a lot of points here. It's going to be very tough to break.
I mean, so far it's been pretty even. I do think OGLA has been rotating and at least gaining control earlier. But Carry absolutely destroying Cookie there. And just looks like they're able to get control of this hill once again. They're doing a really, really great job of breaking these hills too.
They are, yeah. That was just brute force straight into the side of the hill.
That's 3 for 3 so far. So. Snoop able to cut Carry down, getting one more kill there.
There's 4, and then they broke it straight back. Yep. No problem.
That's got to be the most annoying thing, is to throw a trophy and know that there was another trophy there.
Snoop losing a 50-50 gunfight to Zentrix there, and Waits. That was critical.
A lot of time, I want to say maybe like 20 seconds of that hill went to nobody. So in this lane department, just OGLA is just lighting up the kill feed, man. But I feel like Dallas are just getting the important kills, you know? Do we have Eaton here on hill?
I think looking at the scores, the slang actually looks pretty similar. It's actually going in Dallas's favor. So it makes sense why it doesn't make sense why OGLA is in the lead for me. It just seems neither of these teams can hold a hill.
Yeah, I mean the point differential isn't too much, right? Like the difference is going to be like your early rotations and stuff like that. So it looks like this is going to be kind of where they start to get a couple more points on the hill, especially for OGLA.
OGLA had a fantastic hold there. This hill 5, don't expect to see such a strong hold. It's a much scrappier hill. You don't really know how to hold it, and I think there's a lot of teams still trying to figure out how to play raid. But we'll see if they can figure this out.
I think veteran or not, I feel like there's still a lot of people who are trying to figure it out. And I don't know if it's the weapons or just because it's been so long. It doesn't feel like this hill is meant to be like controlled in a way, if that makes sense. Like I feel like it's supposed to be this scrappy. That's why there's like 4 different entries, or yeah, you have, can be shot from 2 different places at once. Or it could just be the spawns, in my opinion, that just aren't worked out all the way.
I think the the best way to play this hill, in my opinion, is what I try to teach my friends and my teams is have one in kitchen and have one watching pillars from either side, and that's gonna force the spawn out in either basketball or in front, or this spawn right here that Zentrix just got right in front of P3. If you can just control that half of the map, you're always going to force a spawn on the opposite side, and it's not going to be quite as scrappy as you may think.
So pick a
I
side
think they
and
did a great job of that. I think they did a great job of that on this last hill, and I had mentioned that this was going to be a scrappier hill, and that definitely was not the case. I think Old Guys LA
held most of it.
Pick up about 40 points, 40, 50 points on this hill.
I mean, it looks like these guys are rotating early, and I'm trying to see if anybody saw Mags just kind of chilling back here. I feel like there was one person there, but they're able to clean everybody out, and it looks like Dallas is gonna spawn all the way over by driveway, so they're gonna have to make the trek all the way over here, and they're still losing some of their tacticals to the trophy systems from the 5th hill, and. Scoreboard turns absolutely green. That's a huge green light for the... Oh, and they actually get the spawn behind them, so that's... Let's see if they're able to... Yep. Oh, Snoop with the... that was a 4-piece!
I think that's a 4-piece for Snoop inside the hill to get them the spawns back. I'm not sure
this
how
man
they
is
lost
fully
spawns.
streaked.
Maybe one man just pushed out too far mid, but they get them back no problem. From the start of the rotation all the way to this hill, it's just been all OGLA.
That was wild. He was on an 8-kill streak. So I mean, he's got streaks for his team, and he tried to clear out the hill. So Cookie also has streaks.
Right now.
Okay.
Yes, they've had some fantastic holds. I mean, they're on close to I want to say like a 150 to 20 point run or so. I would not
the past
doubt
couple
that
of
a lot
hills have been really
have
good for them.
Yeah. This game was close up until that basketball hill, and they've just blown it open on the second rotation. Not a problem at all. They're going to get one last push here. It's going to need to be quick, scrappy.
I mean, 9 points.
It's going to go back into OGLA's favor. I don't think Dallas is going to get there in time. Yep, Kookie gets the kill and waits. 2,
Corners,
1,
nope.
0. And that is going to be OGLA taking the series 3-2-1.
Yeah, this is the play here from Snoop here. He's able to pick up a bunch of... Actually, I'm not sure if it is, but it should be.
There's no way it's not, right?
Yeah, they call the back spawn. He gets 1. He gets 2. Turns around. Doesn't even
3,
think about
4.
it twice. And that gives him that 8 streak. So he was doing work on that hill.
Absolute work.